Uh-oh.
We
Okay.
had a couple options, but I'm going to pull a big one on you here.
Big one?
A big one. Executive Decision.
Oh, you see, I assumed because they got mentioned it was going to be that or Breakdown.
What do you think?
I'm all over it. Executive Decision all the way. And that's another movie which I've seen, I won't say a whole lot, but I've seen it several times from start to finish, like as dedicated viewings in the late 90s and early 2000s. This is like a 97 movie, I think, right? About that.
Yeah, thereabouts. It came out after Escape from L.A.
Right. So I think I saw it a couple times like in high school when it came out. I'm sure I saw it in theaters. I probably saw it once or twice in college. And then I probably haven't seen it in basically 20 years. So it'll be interesting to revisit that. Like if I've seen 20 minutes of that movie in the last 20 years, it was like folding laundry, and it was on like HBO 8.
So it's 96.
96. There we go. Yeah. So I had all of high school for that, basically, to watch that.
And this is insane. The IMDb score for Executive Decision is 6.4. The Tomato Meter score is 65. And the Metacritic score is 62. So universally, with critics and ratings, it's a 65% movie, which blows my mind because I can't find any more pure joy than watching Joe Morton and Oliver Platt use a straw to block a bomb, or watching John Leguizamo be a badass.
That is a great cast.
Great cast.
That too.
Cast. And then also, I didn't know Seagal was going to die.
At the time, I went to see a Steven Seagal movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked a lot of people in the cast, but in '96, Oliver Platt. I mean, I knew who he was, right, because of Flatliners, but I wasn't so movie savvy for that to be fluent in my mind. For me, Oliver Platt became someone who I loved with Lake Placid, I think.
Oh yeah, that's so good. All right, so I want to do something real quick. I just want to give listeners an overall screenshot of a listening of 1988. So let's you and I do a 1988 draft. No rules, no Die Hard.
No rules, no Die Hard.
Yeah, one rule, no Die Hard. I think that's fair because it doesn't matter who you have. If you take Die Hard, you've won. So I'll give you. What's up?
Maybe.
I'll give you first pick, John. But you know me, I pick my like Desert Island 88 movies. I don't really ever go to win.
I'm gonna go Beetlejuice.
Ooh. All right, I'll take Willow.
Ooh. God, I almost feel like I made the wrong pick. But...
Do you want to rewind it?
No. It's such a interesting.
I had to do it. You know me, man. I love that movie. I've covered this on the pod. It's just a beautiful movie. So I'm gonna take that.
1988. Okay, wait. Was Lethal Weapon 1 1988?
I thought it was 87.
I don't know if I want to pick Lethal Weapon 2. I mean, I love Lethal Weapon 2, but with all the South Africans, it just wasn't, the same. I believe that was the year of Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4.
Yep. Noah's 4.
I'm going to take Noah's 4. We've covered that, by the way, listeners. You should go check that out.
Great episode. All right. So, man. Okay. Don't kill me, John. But you know how much I adore this movie. They Live.
Okay. No, good choice. It's on a short list, but I don't feel like we need to have an 8-minute fight with 8 hits in the balls to battle over that movie. I submit to you. You can have...
And I love it. I'm not going for like I adore that movie. All right, what's your third pick?
88. Boy. I mean, this isn't easy. I'm going to go with Phantasm 2.
Whoa. All right.
Not surprisingly, I'm very horror driven because that's just where most of my comfort zone is.
All right. Since you took a bonker pick, I'm going to take Red Scorpion because you know why.
Oh, Dolph Lundgren.
Yep.
I used to own that VHS. I still remember early when he's in this prison cell or whatever, and someone comes in and he kind of gets up and does what I'll call like a to the stomach roundhouse as he's standing up, and the guy just like flies through the doorway. And at the time, I just thought this is the most awesome thing ever. What an interesting pick. Okay, all right. So
I can't. You took that, so I'm not gonna pick another big gun.
Most of the Rockies that I like are way earlier. So okay, I'm gonna go Child's Play.
Ooh, Child's Play. There's so many good movies left on here. You know what? I gotta do it. Coming to America.
Coming to America. All right. I think I'm going to veer away from horror for one pick. Twins.
Oh, that's huge. That's a good one.
I adore that movie. And it's an Arnold movie, and I love Arnold. I'm literally drinking out of an Arnold Schwarzenegger beer glass right now.
Oh, man. All right. So this is tough. I hate having the last pick, John, because there's so many good ones left.
This is
here.
like the coup de grace,
Like,
though.
there's-
Oh my God!
There's Fish
my
Called
God.
Wanda. Oh, do you want to add one?
No,
I think
no,
I know
I
what you
made
want. I think I know.
I made my choice. But Mark, do you want
Bloodsport?
Bloodsport?
Is that what you want?
Yeah, dude, take Bloodsport.
No,
I
no,
didn't
no.
think of it.
I don't want it.
No, take Bloodsport.
I don't want it.
It deserves to be in this.
Well, I'll let you have it. Do you want to drop?
No,
What do you want? Phantasm 2 for Bloodsport? Do it. Drop one. Come on.
Though. You know, I should take Bloodsport instead of Twins then. If you're really going to give me a mulligan here,
John, if you, I love it. I just love competing. I'll lose. I'll happily lose. I want you to.
I'm
be
going to do
happy.
Bloodsport. But now, do you want a mulligan because you gave me a mulligan?
Well, I'll just pick 6. So I'll just pick 2 more.
Ooh, okay.
Is that fair?
That's fair. You gave me a mulligan. You can pick 2 more.
Okay, so I'll take Ernest Saves Christmas as a crazy pick.
That was
right?
88, huh?
Ernest Saves Christmas. Not
When
a
was
smart
Camp?
pick. The year before? Had to have
Okay,
been, because this is the second one. Okay, all right, so I have that. I'm not going to do Above the Law. Halloween 4, Overboard. Okay, we got to get out of here. I am going to... Naked Gun? Naked Gun?
Oh, wow, okay.
A Fish Called Wanda, Kevin Kline got his Oscar.
That's a great movie. Great movie. Oh my God, the remake
Young
of
Guns?
The Blob was from 88.
Yeah, Young Guns is in here. Broadcast News, one of my favorite movies.
Oh my
Great
God.
Outdoors, a bear got shot in the butt.
There's The Blob and Pumpkinhead. I love
All
Pumpkinhead.
right, I'm gonna let you decide this, John. A Fish Called Wanda or Naked Gun? Which one should I pick?
So, well, I loved the Naked Gun back then, but for me, A Fish Called Wanda holds much better.
All right, I'll take Fish because Kevin Kline won a comedy for an Oscar for a comedy. I was gonna say a comedy for an Oscar. So yeah, you have Beetlejuice, Nose 4, Phantasm 2, Child's Play, Twins, and Bloodsport. I have Willow, They Live, Red Scorpion, Coming to America, Ernest Saves Christmas, and A Fish Called Wanda. Now we left out Good Morning Vietnam. We left out Big, but I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Big was 8. I don't know why I thought Big was older than that, but I'm comfortable leaving out
Bull
Big.
Durham. I'm gonna write though, like who put together the best 1988 squad without Die Hard, because somebody will be like, "There's no Die Hard." John, Die Hard is that's in a list. It's that, Dark Knight, Tommy Boy, Event Horizon. But yeah, this was fun, and thank you for joining me. And I look forward to doing Executive Decision next, where it's a brand new kind of wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
If this was a Seagal series, it's the same Seagal. I mean, it's always he's just awesome. So I had to rewatch a lot of his movies. There's a video coming out soon for JCVD versus Seagal. And I watched all of his final fights, and he just pulverizes people, John.
Yeah. Whereas Van Damme always gets
yeah.
pulverized but ends up winning.
Exactly. What I like about Van Damme is that he has a very sensitive side, and he's not afraid to get shellacked and lose. Kickboxer and all these movies, he's not afraid to. Earlier in his career, he had a side to him where he could get beat up, and that's really I actually appreciated that a lot about his films. But John, tell people about your Twitter, tell people about your reviews before we get out of here.
Oh dear. I'm John's Horror Corner basically anywhere you look. So you look for John's Horror Corner on Twitter or Instagram, or I don't have a whole lot of content on Pinterest, but or Pinterest. Please enjoy my beer and movie pairings.
That's my favorite thing you do.
Pinterest.
Well, I love all the I love your reviews. I love you have a huge Twitter following, but I love your pairings because they're so creative and they put a lot of thought, and you always frame it well. I always look forward to your pairings. Like you did an Australian one because of Mel Gibson.
Right.
With
Which
this.
I don't know if most people even realize when they see it.
But that's like deep cuts. You got Megan and I were both really happy to be like, oh, Australia, Mel Gibson. So that's my favorite. I love your pictures on Instagram. So
for a big Jersey Italian with tattoos who lives in the gym, that is the one way that I have figured out Instagram is my beer and movie pairings. That's what gets all the attention. If I put up a review, people are like, "Oh, my 3 best friends will like it." When I put up a beer pairing, it's like boom, 50 people I never heard of.
Because it's great, man. I love that. It's a really neat angle you got. I love it.
It is the equivalent of girls taking pictures of their food. That I've just found my mastery.
Or us. Yeah. All right, well, hey, follow him on Instagram and Twitter. Head to Movies Films and Flicks. Check out John's Horror Corner. Check out all the stuff that John does. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining me, John.
Absolutely.
This is a real slick episode. This is a good one. So for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, and for John Pinky Ring Levengood, this is Movies Films and Flicks. We'll see you next week.